Welcome to Module 5, the first week checklist. This is the Keep It Working module. You already set the guardrails. Now we're doing quick maintenance so the phone doesn't drift in week 1. Here's the plan. You'll run a first week check focused on 3 things: new apps, permissions, and location. That's where most drift happens. You'll also do a quick safety check that backups and Find My are still on. And you'll know what to do fast if something goes sideways: a lost phone, weird messages, or unwanted contacts. The goal is a calm 10-minute routine that prevents drift. This checklist works best when it's predictable. Do a quick check on day 2 or 3, again around day 7, and then weekly for about 10 minutes. Keep it short and tell your child what you're doing. This is maintenance, not a surprise inspection. A simple script is, we'll do a quick phone check once a week. It's routine, like brushing teeth. That sets expectations and keeps the tone calm. Check 1 is new apps and new accounts. On the child's iPhone, swipe to the app library and scan for anything new or unexpected. Open each new app once so you can see what it asks for. If you didn't expect the app, or you don't want to approve it anymore, delete it now. Week 1 is the easiest time to clean this up. Then watch for new accounts. If the app needs a login, decide who creates it. For this age, it's usually the parent. Use Sign In with Apple when it's available, and skip optional profile fields like full name, school, or address. This new app plus new account moment is where most privacy drift starts, so catching it early is a win. Check 2 is permission creep. Do this on the child's iPhone. Go to Privacy and Security and scan the big 5: photos, microphone, camera, contacts, and location. The default mindset is simple. If the app doesn't need it, don't give it. For most apps, ask next time or never is a solid default. For photos, choose selected photos whenever it's offered. And here's a good coaching moment. If an app asks for a permission, have your child explain why they think it needs it. You're building judgment, not just toggling switches. Check 3 is location. On the child's iPhone, go to Location Services and review the list. Most apps should be set to never. For apps that truly need location, like maps or weather, use while using. Avoid always, unless you can clearly explain why it's necessary. And when precise location isn't needed, turn it off. That's an easy way to reduce data sharing without breaking the app. Check 4 is the sharing and backup basics. First, confirm iCloud backup has happened at least once. You're not trying to become an IT department. You just want to know the phone can be recovered. Then decide on iCloud photos, on or off. If it's on, keep shared albums off, unless you actively use them. Next, AirDrop. Set receiving to contacts only, or receiving off. And check name and photo sharing, contacts only or off, with a simple profile photo. The rule of thumb is default to off, and turn on sharing only when you need it. Check 5 is calls and messages. Ask your child to show you messages and scan for anything new. New group chats, unknown senders, or conversations that don't make sense. Teach one rule that works. Don't reply to unknown numbers. Show a parent instead. If it's iMessage spam, use report junk when it appears, or block the contact. And remember, communication limits is your backstop. If you need a refresher on restricting communication to contacts, that's in Module 4. You don't have to perfect it today. Just review it monthly. Check 6 is screen time is holding. First, confirm your allow changes settings are locked down. The idea is your child can't quietly change passcodes, accounts, or key settings. Second, do quick checks from the parent iPhone. Make sure activity is updating, and ask to buy is still required. Then check one simple thing. Does actual usage match the limits you set? If you set a 1-hour limit, but you're seeing 2 or 3 hours regularly, the limit isn't holding. In that case, turn on block at end of limit for the category or app limit that's drifting, so limits become a real stop. And keep this part human. Ask your child, what feels annoying this week? Adjust one thing, but don't overhaul everything. In week 1, you're tuning guardrails, not renegotiating daily. If screen time feels too strict, adjust one setting at a time. Start with downtime or one category limit, and tell your child what changed and when you'll review again. If it feels too loose, look for a mismatch, usage far above the limit, or settings that changed. Then tighten one category and, if needed, turn on block at end of limit so the limit holds. Make one change, live with it for a week, and reassess. This slide is your no thinking required routine. About once a week, you're looking for 3 kinds of drift: new stuff, new access, and new people. New stuff is apps and accounts that showed up without a clear reason. New access is permissions that quietly widened over time. New people is messages, group chats, or contacts that don't pass the sniff test. If you catch those early, the phone stays boring in the best way. Do this weekly for the first month. After that, a monthly check is usually plenty.